I feel so powerful and amazing and fun. I love this makeup so much. I might honestly just like wear it. Hey guys, it is So Square Cute. Welcome back. Today I wanted to do something super duper fun and something I haven't done in a while, which is makeup, yay! So you've probably already seen the title, but today I want to try a makeup look for Halloween, and that is going to be a dragon inspired makeup look. Before we get started with the makeup tutorial, guys, please don't forget to subscribe down below. It takes just a second of your time, and if I end up not being the creator for you, you can unsubscribe at any time, though I don't think you'll want to because I'm cool and amazing, and I'm literally dressed up like a unicorn today because it's very cold outside. Also, please comment down below, what are you doing for Halloween this year? I am attending a wedding. My two best friends are getting married, thankfully. Like, they've been together so long, very proud of them. And we're just doing like a very socially distanced wedding. I'm not going dressed as a dragon for their wedding. I think that would be a scandal. All right, let's jump right into the makeup. I'm first going to put on a base makeup. So just in case you need it, if you don't need it, you already know how to do your base makeup. I will put a timestamp where you can skip down below, though I do hope you watch the whole thing because maybe I am doing something differently from you. Also, I know camera's right here, screen is right here, mirror is right here, so I'm gonna be kind of side profiling this. We are gonna just go in with the Professional primer and just kind of put that everywhere we need it. For the most part, a little goes a very long way. You don't have to like overdo it. Some people I see put this on their face and they use it like almost like a lotion, and it's like, well, you don't really have to use that much. And this is just gonna help our makeup adhere very well, and it's also gonna help cover your pores. Which, by the way, I did some research and you can't really make your pores smaller without like heavy treatment, but you can make them look smaller. So if you have larger pores, like I have really big ones on my nose, don't worry about it, it's just genetics, you're fine. I do my color correcting underneath my foundation because every time I do it on top, it just does not look right. So I'm going in with the Milani Color Correcting Quad, and I'm gonna be using the green and the yellow for the most part. Green to cover up any redness, and the yellow to brighten up under my eyes. I also don't usually use a brush, I just go in with my hands because it's easier for me. So I do want to go over actually with a very light kind of patting of green, sort of everywhere, just to chill out all this redness on my face. Bam, see? I don't know if you can tell on camera, I can definitely tell in person, this side is already a lot less red. By the way, the goal with like the color correcting, you're not trying to turn your whole face green or your orange or whatever color correcting you need to use. You're just trying to tone it down a little bit. So I'm trying to tone down the redness. If you look green after using it, like obviously green, probably used a little too much. Just go in with a sponge and kind of dab it off a little bit. But this is also one of the reasons why I put it under my foundation. This is probably one of my worst areas actually, around my nose and around my chin. So there's the green, looking a little less red already. And then yellow, I'm not a professional. I just do my best. A lot of people still use the triangle. That never really worked for me. It just made me look a little bit too weird. I think that looks better already. Foundation, I'm going in with the Maybelline Superstay, and this is their matte formula. All the makeup gurus and people do it. You put some on the back of your hand and then take from that to put on your face, because if you put directly on your sponge, by the time you put it all on your face, you're gonna have used like double or triple the amount you need. That's because your sponge is gonna absorb it all. So I'm just doing 2 little pumps. Honestly, that's probably more than enough. Now this stuff you really, really want to blend out, and it also dries fast, so I don't recommend doing dots all over your face like with a normal foundation. I just realized I've been trying to blend it into a shadow on my face. I was like, why is that spot not covering? Because that's your cheekbone, darling. It is too early in the morning to be doing this, and it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm so pale, you guys, I'm so sorry. I do want to go down my neck just a little bit. Extra foundation on your hand? No worries, just wipe it off with your beauty sponge. We can still go in with some contouring. This is a really old e.l.f. cream contour palette. I don't know if they still make this one. And I use this color right here. I'm just finding my natural cheekbone. You can kind of feel on the side of it there, and I'm just following it down. You can also do the like suck in your lips trick, and that'll pretty much do the same thing. I'm just doing a really light kind of triangle, focusing more on the top. I think buffing it out with the brush today is the option we're gonna go with. And we're gonna be putting colors on it. So like, this is a Halloween look. If it's dramatic, and who cares, right? I think that might actually just be my cheekbone shadow. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that just my I haven't done anything to this side yet. Wait, do I have cheekbones that I just never noticed? I can't tell. We're just going into the other side there. You know what, if it's dramatic, if it's messy, if it's too much, who cares, because it's Halloween and that's what we're doing. One of the things that I did, and I did it a very long time ago, which is the only reason I still have it on hand, but I just used some plastic from a, you know those like plastic sleeves you can put important papers in? I just cut one of those up. I found a picture online of like some cartoon scales and I just cut them out of the plastic. I like using this way more than stretching fishnet over your face because the fishnets are gonna give you varying sizes of scales, and this is more like I want it to be very prominent that I have scales on my face. So this is what I'm using today. I'm also going in with, this is the Maya Cosmetics, it's a mica pigment powder, and this is in the shade Off the Hook. It's a mineral eyeshadow. And I will be using it elsewhere on my face and body. So what I want to do is right on that kind of contour that we put, I want to line up the scales so that they're kind of going beside my face like that. And then I'm filling in those scales with that mineral eyeshadow powder. And if some of the scales get a little light, totally fine. It adds dimension to your look. My brush is soaking wet. Hoping we can get this to stay in the same position it was, but like, look, that's already looking cute, right? I shouldn't have taken this off my face. I'm never gonna be able to reposition it correctly. Also, this is really hard to do when you can't see anything. So I kind of want like a few to be like as dark as possible and then some to be lighter, and it just kind of fades up as you move along. That is exactly what I wanted. I also like to do a sort of triangle on the forehead just because I think it looks cool. So I want it to be darkest towards the hairline and lightest towards my eyebrows. So up here we have a lot of product on the brush. We're just really going in. You can be messy, no one cares. It's Halloween, right? We're all gonna be on Zoom parties this year because Corona fucked us up. Let's remove and see. Okay, I don't know where that came from. And I think I'm gonna move this over and do it a little bit more on the side, but I look like a goldfish. And if any of them are too dark, just blend them out. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that now that it's kind of everywhere. Now I just have to do this cheek, and then we can move on to the detailing part of it. Now, eyeliner brush. I have some like very shimmery black, and we're not gonna do this on every single scale, mostly because again, I can't see out of my left eye, so this side's gonna be really hard for me. But if you want to, you can, but I kind of just want to go over the tops of some of the scales and blend it down in to like give it some kind of dimension. And if you don't want it to be as dramatic, don't use black, use brown, right? So for highlight, I have this NYX Love You So Mochi palette. And I think I want to go in with a mix of the gold and the yellow, just because I think that would look really pretty. And you just want to follow your cheekbones up because that's where highlight goes. I don't know if you needed me to tell you that. And just for funsies, I'm going to do it on my nose too. Because you're a dragon, you're supposed to be glorious and beautiful and amazing. Oh, that gold. Yeah, that gold comes through. Eyebrows, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I have this Profusion Temptress palette, and we are going to dip into Ember. And mind you, I'm changing my eyebrows to be like kind of an orangey color because I have an orange wig that I'm wearing with this. But if you don't, do whatever colors you want. You can be a green, a blue, a purple, a orange like this one, yellow, whatever dragon you want to be that dragon, because it's Halloween and we're all stuck at home and you get to do whatever the hell you want to this year. That's really bright orange. Wow, okay. I'm happy with that. If you want to do the ombre, go for it. If you don't want to do the brows any different color at all, that's totally cool too. By the way, before I even do the second brow, I know they're not gonna match. It's okay, don't worry about it. Do you think dragons are symmetrical? I don't think so. Voila, now I have red brows and scales. For the eyes, I'm using the B&H Zodiac palette. And I might be going into the Juvia's Place palette. This is the Zulu Juvia's Place palette. I might be doing that one as well. We will see, because I want some like shimmeries and some matte. Eyeshadow primer, I use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic eyeshadow base. That's so many words for such a tiny product. Do a few little like stripies all across, because you never know where you're gonna want your eyeshadow to go. And then I tap it out with my finger until it's like slightly tacky. And I swear by this, it can turn Dollar Tree eyeshadow into like $20 eyeshadow, I swear. I actually should have put that under my scales, but I want to take this off later, so I didn't. Now that your eyelids are all tacky and sticking to each other, which is what you want, find a brush. This is my dirty eyeshadow brush. And I'm going in with the B&H Virgo. And we are gonna pat that on the inner, I would call it inner half of your eyelid. And I like to get just a little bit under. We'll call that 2/3 actually. So the inner 2/3 of your eyelid. Also, I do completely understand that not everybody's eye shape or eyelids are like mine. So if you can find a way to make this like work for you, however you do it, totally valid, amazing, and wonderful. Now I want to go into the Profusion Temptress palette. Oh, I love that you can see the reflection of my entire setup. And I want to go in with that dark brown, that champ color. And we're just going to dab it on the outer 1/3. I know it's not blended, don't worry about it yet, because we're going to go in with a floofy eyeshadow brush and kind of follow it along in the crease, as well as blending it down where those two lines meet. I think I might want to wing this out more, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, hell yeah, okay. See, this always happens. I love one eye more than the other. Gold shimmer. This is the Pixie Sunray Liquid Fairy Lights eyeshadow topper. And I just want to very delicately go in with that on sort of that middle. Oh, I just got glitter all over. You know what? Yeah, get glitter all over your face. Who cares? It's Halloween. Who cares? Get glitter everywhere. You can be stunning. There is that. So I want to keep the eyes kind of like light and neutral because there's so much going on everywhere else. I don't really want to do much for like blush, but I am like slightly pale. I'm actually going to go in with Aries from the Zodiac palette and just like really lightly so that I have some shimmer and some color back on my cheeks. I love it. I kind of wish my scales were forward a little bit more so you could see them when you're looking at me head on, but who cares? Who cares about that? Not me, even though I care very much. Eyeliner. I want the eyeliner to be long and big and dramatic, like literally almost touching my eyebrows, big and dramatic. So I'm going in with, this is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I thought it had like another name, but it doesn't. So now that I've lined with this, I'm going to fill those lines with the Revlon Colorstay liquid liner. I really like this one. I wish it had a thinner brush. Can you see that? I wish it had a thinner brush because it's easier to draw lines with a thinner one, but it actually works because I can draw with that one and then fill pretty easily with this, so. Ooh, striking. Hello? Now I'm going in with my pop inliner and doing the bottom and top inlines. So the feeling I want to invoke with this is I could kill a man. I'm kidding. Well, only slightly. Ooh, my eyes are watering. Okay, now that we have those done, mascara. Oh, that was satisfying. And just a little bit. I don't ever really bother to curl my lashes because I just don't. And yes, the mascara face though is mandatory. Oh, and this is the L'Oreal Unlimited Diamonds? Unlimited mascara. I use waterproof mascara all the time. It's Because you never know when you're gonna have one of those days where you just gotta cry, you know? I'm actually not gonna put lashes on because I don't have any glue. It dried out. My lip liner, this is the L'Oreal Color Riche in some color, in rose. Or rose? Oh, Rose Absolute. There we go. I line and then I fill my lips with a lip liner just because it gives me better coverage when I go in with a liquid lip. Kind of even my lips out a little bit. NYX Liquid Suede. This is number 24, Alien. I actually used to wear this all the time. And this is a trick, I don't know if it's ethical to tell you to do this, but I do it, I've done it for a while, is I go in with an eyeliner pencil and I line my lips with black whenever I use a black lipstick. And there we go. All right. I'm gonna go put my wig on and maybe a dress, and we will do the big reveal. Thank you so very much for making it to the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a very happy Halloween, a very safe Halloween, and don't forget, I love you, stay cool, stay cute, and I will see you next week. Mwah. Toodles.